I know. No, the fourth top story is what is the crappiest crap coin? This is from Elvis Mercury, April 21st, at Stacker.News. 51 comments, 2,013 cents. Keyan.
Yeah, I thought this is a fun little poll. Basically, Elvis asked stackers, which is the shittiest shit coin? So there are many shit coins, but are they? Can you rank? Do you have the ability to rank them in some way, and pick out the shittiest? And looks like in this poll, at least, Ethereum won with 30% of the vote.
Jimmy's song even replied. That's funny.
Yeah, he thinks it's Ethereum as well.
I love Jimmy so much. Damn. Jimmy's the best, dude. Why is Jimmy the best, Keyan? Why can't Jimmy just?
I think because he's like actually stacking SaaS and staying humble.
But why can't more people be like Jimmy's song?
Probably because they weren't in Bitcoin in 2013, and they don't have like a seemingly like a life outside of Bitcoin, like a family and kind of like a moral foundation. I think would be another thing that seems unique to Jimmy.
So he's a developer.
It's interesting to Jimmy. Jimmy hasn't changed as long as I've been following Jimmy.
So he wears a hat, so that's a plus.
I don't think it's the hat though.
You wear a hat.
I do wear a hat, but I don't wear a cowboy hat, and I don't think it gives me special powers. I just don't like my head.
So let's give. He's a developer with a moral foundation. He got Bitcoin early. He can be rude sometimes.
Can he be?
Sometimes, yeah. He can be a little rude. But I think most Bitcoiners can.
He stays out of the drama.
I think that's the biggest thing. He stays out of the drama. He doesn't pick sides.
Yeah, he's kind of built up his own thing where he's not dependent on getting approval from other people.
Yeah, I like how he like always just like he doesn't call people out. That's the biggest thing.
He does call.
He doesn't call people out.
Oh, not individual.
He doesn't call individuals out.
Not individual people. Oh no, he does it a little bit with other developers.
Oh, does he?
I mean, I've seen him. Paul Stork and Drive Chains. I've seen him.
Oh yeah, but you gotta call people like that out though.
Okay, well, that's calling people out. You said he didn't call people out. You're like, well, they're not really a person.
I'm just kidding. Anyways, yeah, Jimmy said, my reasoning given how you phrase the question, ETH is the butt, but which poop coins emerge. In this sense, ETH is the real butt coin. So what is he saying there? He's saying that Ethereum is the...
I think he's implying that if it weren't for Ethereum, a lot of these other coins wouldn't even exist.
You got to hand it to Vitalik, though. He did have a really crappy idea that turned out to be a really great idea. If it was, do you think? Wait, no. There was other ideas that did have, because Vitalik wasn't the first one that had this idea, right? To make other.
I don't think so. It just succeeded. It just the marketing that coincided. I think he co-founded the project with. Yeah, some really savvy marketers, and
he had some JP Morgan push behind him.
I don't know about the origin too well, but yeah, it was the first successful poop coin, and then a lot of people seeing a successful poop coin followed suit with their own.
Yeah,
and it's like a poop coin that gives birth to other poop coins.
Yeah,
I've just seen it.
Yeah. Kick said from Reddit 4 years ago, 27 trillion in circulation, unlimited supply cap, only one node, 1% of holders. USD.
Yeah.
That would be my vote. Let me just zap it like I mean it. Yeah. That's why I'm like, dude, it's not worth saving. Some things you gotta let die, man.
Yeah. I think
it's not worth saving. Look at that. Only one node, Keyan. 27 trillion in circulation, unlimited supply cap. 25% minted in the last 6 months, Keyan. In a bear market since conception. Why would you want to save that? That's wild.